Let's talk a little bit about work in progress. I'm on a production workspace, and I can see information regarding current jobs and any variances against those jobs. I can also see some key insights. I can see information here regarding some jobs that are running behind schedule. But in essence, the start of the process is the job creation, and that can either happen via the backorder review, which is a review of current sales orders and the demand generated by those sales orders, or I can use the job review that we've previously discussed in MRP to generate those jobs. A job needs to contain certain information, and that information needs to relate to the planned expenditure and the actual expenditure to date. So if I go and pick up a job, against this job, I need to see my expected costs. I then need to see my cost to date and any variances that have been incurred. I might also need to look at what the original expected costs were if I've had any revisions against my plan of material allocations and any variance that was incurred because of something that's changed from a recipe point of view. Here I need to see what the plan was from a material point of view and, at a detail line level, see if there are any variances between what was planned and what was actually consumed that might result in a material variance as well as a value variance. We need to be able to do the same thing from an operational point of view to check on the plan time requirement as well as the time consumed and any variances incurred. This job might be part of a broader master job and subassembly listing, and here I need to be able to see any upstream or downstream jobs that relate to this particular production order. A variation on this is where I have jobs that are required for a particular project, and these jobs have got a slightly different take on the detailed requirements. And if I go and look at detail material requirements, they then are related to a project cost hierarchy. So against this particular material, I need to be able to go and browse the project hierarchy and see where this material fits into that project hierarchy. When it comes to issuing materials, we can either issue materials and labor for that matter, specifically to a job, or in a kit review against that material list. So if I go and look at a job, I can then go and specify either whether this is a specific review or whether it is a kit review. So if it is a kit review, the system then wants to know what the parent batch quantity is that I'm needing to produce, and I can then go and review the materials required for that batch quantity. I then get a listing of materials. I can see the quantity available, and I can specify the quantity that is actually being consumed against that particular production order. When it comes to production planning, we can see a detailed production plan using our manufacturing operations management module. We can see by work center all the production orders that are planned. We can see their progress. We can see the amount of time that's been consumed against them as well. Here we can see the quantity completed is 92 out of 110, and the labor time consumed is 26 hours out of 28 available. We can report that time using a workbench. We have an operator looking after 2 particular work centers, or 3 work centers here, and against any one of these jobs, they can report time consumed and quantity manufactured. We can also view a summary in the embedded analytics. We are able to go and see a summary of the production capacity. This gives us a nice overview, and we can see this either in yearly granularity or quarterly granularity to see the planned jobs and planned capacity against all my work centers. Here I can also go and see against work centers on a monthly level, planned capacity and requirements at a work center level. That gives us a very nice summary from a work in progress point of view and an overall production capacity point of view. Thanks very much.